With Halloween right around the corner, I figure, what better time to record this review? High School of the Dead can be very action-packed, can be very thrilling and exciting at moments. Especially because Japan's never really done this type of, let's take anime and mix it with the American type zombie where it's just, you're bit, you're infected, you're dead, and you come back to life. Now, while all that is good and fun and exciting and thrilling, there is one major problem to High School of the Dead. Now, fan service is typical in anime. You can expect it. You can expect to see something. But High School of the Dead gives overkill a new meaning. And what I mean by that is the fan service can just be so overwhelming that you get so sick of it within the first couple episodes. Now, while there are only 12 episodes in the entire series plus an OVA, the fan service is overwhelming. You grow an immunity towards it. It's ridiculous. More of this will be explained in detail, of course. My name is Eddie, and this is my personal review of High School of the Dead. Our story takes place in present-day Japan, where our main protagonists are just living their everyday lives as they would normally in high school. However, it isn't until our main protagonist sees what is essentially the very first zombie on screen attack one of the school teachers, and then he kind of gets it, that shit's going down, and he needs to get out of there. He quickly grabs a few friends and heads towards the roof as he realizes very slowly that the world is ending. Soon a couple other students get the same idea, and sooner or later they all team up, and there we have our ragtag team of protagonists. The great thing about High School of the Dead is I will watch shows like The Walking Dead or any George A. Romero films, and most of the time the zombie apocalypse isn't going down. Like, it's not just starting. For example, in The Walking Dead it takes a whole month to see what happens. In Dawn of the Dead, the main protagonist is passed out in a car for hours. But with High School of the Dead, it's happening now. It's going down now, and shit's hitting the fan really hard, and you get to see what it looks like. And it's crazy because the whole course of the show, like I said, the 12 episodes and one OVA, is probably about the span of 3 days in the story, and it's really brief. Like, it's cool seeing shit hit the fan and how quick it hits the fan. It's really quick. Now, essentially, I believe that there's 6 main characters, but to be honest, they don't feel as important as the lead protagonist. There's Rei, there's Saeko, there's Takagi, there's Hirano, there's Mirakawa, and while they are essential to what is the ragtag team that comes together, there's really only one person that matters, and that's Takashi. And Takashi is the best character in the entire show because he makes the most sense. Out of all the characters in this entire show, he is the one who does his best to get his shit together as well as everyone else's and just work. He makes it work. And going further into that, it's just, in the very beginning, he knows that it's going down. Like, he has to get out of that school. And so the first thing he does is he tries talking to Rei, and she starts freaking out. And so he smacks her, like smacks the sense into her, and says, "Dude, we need to go." Not to mention he's courageous, and he's gone into plenty of situations throughout that show to prove that he's willing to risk his life for people that he barely knows. Not to mention he has plenty of like witty things to say, and he says them at the right moment. Now, while the soundtrack was rather mediocre, and that's not bad, but it's not really good, the animation is really where it's contrasting. On one hand, you have the great action scenes where zombies are getting their faces blown off by melee weapons or gunshots, and it's really cool looking. But then you also have the overwhelming fan service that I mentioned earlier. Now, like I said, fan service can be expected in some anime series. It's kind of normal. It's not too bad. But with High School of the Dead, it's just like, you need to know that there are boobs and butts and vaginas and all that crazy stuff in this show. You need to know it. You need to know it. And for me, I just got sick of it probably by episode 4. I'll be honest. It was like that. I was tired of it. Don't get me wrong, the show was still entertaining, but the fan service was too much. Now going back to the action portion of High School of the Dead, it's really cool seeing zombie deaths where it's like, yo, that was sick, that was awesome, let's see more stuff like that. But then it is a little weird seeing average high school students do crazy martial arts moves with samurai swords and bow staffs. It does get a little out of the norm, but to be fair, it does look really cool. While the sub for this show is really good, the dub is just fantastic. Now the reason I say this is because the writers who rewrote the script really heavily just know how to fit jokes in specifically for the West audiences. And what I mean by that is, here in North America, we know who Sarah Palin is, and I've never heard an anime use a joke referencing her. I found it so funny at the time, it fits so well. And one more thing I love about the dub is the writers found the best moments to fit the word fuck into the script. It was amazing. There were really funny moments, and there were really serious moments, and the best moment I think they used the word fuck in is this moment right here.
Damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
So before all this bundled up information was eaten by a fan service zombie, I gave High School of the Dead a 6 out of 10. And I'm not going to give it a watch it recommendation, but I'm going to not give it a not watch it recommendation because it was entertaining, but you don't have to watch it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I wouldn't not recommend it. Like, just go see it on your own, watch an episode or two. If you don't like it, it's not your cup of tea. But if you do like it, good for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more anime reviews to come, or check out my Sword Art Online or Attack on Titan review. Again, this is Eddie, signing off.